ladies and gentlemen, Chris Porter!
Thank you. It's good to be home. Thank you. You look weird too. Let's start there. Went to Starbucks today, got behind the only person that's never been to one before. That was awesome. Hey, not everybody shops at Starbucks, I get it. But on your first day, fucking hang back a second. Get the lay of the land. All right? Don't jump in line fucking up the works. Because those of us who show up to Starbucks every day do not show up in a good mood. We're fiending a little bit. We kind of need you to get the fuck out of our way. They start asking drink questions, which is fine. You ask someone that works there. Don't ask me shit. All right, what's a macchiato? I don't know. If I knew that, I wouldn't be here, would I? I'd have bought a machine, started making this shit at home. You think they're giving me a deal at $5 a cup every goddamn day? It's fucking coffee and milk, man. Pick a flavor and an Italian word and move to the left. Just want people to think for 2 goddamn seconds before they shit some question out their word hole. This whole "there's no such thing as a stupid question" bullshit ends in high school. This is life. We're playing for points. And there are a shit ton of stupid questions. Like when I was in the lobby of a hotel in Oklahoma, and a middle-aged woman approached me and said, "Excuse me, is that the elevator?" Are you shitting me? What other door looks like this? No. Matter of fact, I want you to name another fucking door that opens magically from the middle and has 2 buttons on the side. Name it! You think people are walking in there and disappearing? Is this an episode of Star Trek? No. That's probably the goddamn elevator, isn't it? I was in San Bernardino, California in August when at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it was 118 degrees outside. At 7 o'clock that evening, the young lady I was with asked me if I thought she'd need a jacket. Now, I'm a comic, so sometimes when people hang out with me, they try a little hard to be funny. It's awesome. Thought maybe this is one of those times. So being a gentleman, I said, "Hey, you fucking with me?" She said, "No. Do you think it'll be chilly?" It was 118 degrees 3 hours ago. Do you have any idea what kind of meteorological event would have had to occur for the temperature to drop 60 degrees in 3 hours? Did you hear sirens? Let me tell you something. The temperature dropped 60 degrees in 3 hours fuck a jacket, grab a lead vest. The shit's gone nuclear, plans are canceled, all right? Even if it had dropped 30 degrees, it's still 88 fucking degrees outside. I'm tired of it. Tired of being nice. Tired of going, oh, it's cute, they're stupid. No, fuck that shit. There are enough of us on this planet where we can start thinning the herd a little bit. I'm not saying we should hunt the stupid. I'm saying let's let them kill themselves. Let's take some warnings off some shit. Take do not eat off paint. Eat it. You want to eat it? Eat it. Feed it to your dumbass kids, too. You don't want them either. Have yourselves a Sherman Williams Christmas. Take flammable off gasoline. If you don't know gasoline's flammable, highly doubt you can read in the first place. Not a three-banger like flammable. Surprised you don't see more idiots at the pump now. Just... Flammable lead. Flamammal. No. Just fucking light it. Just light it. I don't know what it says. I don't know what it says. I'm tired of reading. You have to give corporations an are you shitting me defense. So when stupid people do dumb shit with their products, the corporate lawyers can just walk into court, look at the judge, look at the plaintiff, look back at the judge, go, are you shitting me? This dude skied off his roof, and now you're suing me because I make skis. Are you shitting me? I gotta write down every goddamn thing you're not supposed to do with my product? Hey, don't assist in childbirth with this ski. Because they're starting to make products for stupid people. All right, we didn't used to do that. We used to make products for ourselves, and then stupid people would have to adapt. But now there's so many of them, they've become a marketing demographic. You don't believe me? Coors Light doesn't think you can tell how cold your beer is. Is this cold? Jimmy, get in here. I can't feel feelings. If you stop feeling temperature, no more beer. All right? You need to see a neurologist. What the Blue Mountains tell you is you're about to have a fucking stroke. Ladies, if you need a digital readout on your home pregnancy test, I want you to go ahead and call your gynecologist, make yourself an appointment, because we're going to sew you up. Because we got enough of you. We don't need any more of you. Or your friends. I know you didn't take that goddamn test alone. All three of you couldn't figure out plus or minus? Really? Get in there, it's stitch time, all right? I am very familiar with the home pregnancy process Never once have I looked at one and gone, oh shit, it's analog. The country of Oman has had to give the country of Iran over $1.5 million on the United States' behalf so that we could get 3 of our stupid people back. I don't know if you heard the story about the 3 backpackers who got lost in Iraq, ended up in Iran and got arrested. But for those of you who haven't, let me tell you what these fucktards did. They went to Iraq on vacation. I didn't even know you could do that. Can you price line a Baghdad trip? Who does that? Ever? Before the wars. For now, the last time there wasn't a war in Iraq was 1972. People going to Iraq in the early 60s, just hanging out? Fuck no, they weren't. It's a goddamn shithole. Looks like Arizona with a castle. All right? I get it. I get it to an extent. I understand the fraternal aspect of trying to one-up your Dungeons and Dragons friends. Right? Get back from your Iraq trip, they just got back from the Grand Canyon, they're talking shit. You're like, oh yeah, I went to Iraq, pick one and suck it. I get that. Had the fucktardery ended with them going to Iraq, they'd have been fine. But then they decided to go to the Iraq-Iranian border where even the locals were like, hey, fucktards. Right? It's a universal term. Over there, it's like, ooh, fucktard or some shit. I don't know what it is. They go, why are you here? The backpackers, they were like, we're extreme. We love ESPN too. Villagers told him, they said, you're more than welcome to stay in our village. We recommend you do so. In God's name, whatever you do, don't go in those mountains over there, because Iran's over there. And I don't know if you've kept up on the last 60 years of American history. They don't fucking like you. The backpackers were unfazed. They're like, we love Shaun White. And they went. And they got lost. And they got arrested. Because guess what? It's not hard to find 3 white people in the middle of the Iranian wilderness. They were the only white things for hundreds of miles. They were visible from space. Their parents asked our government to go get them. And our government basically said, you go get them, you raised fucktards. Which every family does. Every family has a fucktard in it. And if you can't think of who it is, it's you. My sister's a goddamn fucktard. Doesn't mean I don't love her. But if my sister came home and told our parents that she was gonna go to Iraq on vacation, my dad would have punched her in the face and said, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what the fuck you just said. And he would have done that because he's a good father. Sometimes as a parent, you have to punch a fucktard in the face to keep them out of prison. And while we're on the subject of having children, it's time to instill some new rules. All right? I know the Bible told you to live long and multiply. The Bible didn't get caught in the middle of rush hour, did it? No. There's a lot of us. It's time to slow some shit down. No more having litters. No more having 8 or 9 kids. Are you out of your goddamn mind? can't be a good parent to 8 kids? I know. My mom's one of 7, and there's 2 uncles we don't talk to. It's not smart people having a shit ton of kids either. I'd be fine with it if that was the case, but it's not. Not this, maybe last generation, but not this generation. You don't see 2 young doctors spitting 9 out, do you? No, it's always Cletus and Velveeta. Clogging up the trailer every 3rd fiscal quarter, and I'm fucking tired of it. New rule. If you're under 35, you get 3. 3! And that's 1 more than you should get. That's 2 and a fuck up. You can pick it. All right, it's for tax purposes. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe you had a lazy eye. Maybe you had twins. You know they're gonna be fucking weird, so now you got a normal one. I'm recently single. I broke up with her. That's a rarity. I know a lot of you are looking at me like, you should probably hang on to whoever hangs out for any amount of time. It's a valid point. I made a mistake. I found someone that couldn't live without me. I thought that's what you wanted. And then I found it, and it's fucking obnoxious. It's like having a puppy that can text you. What you want is someone that doesn't need you in the least, but chooses to be with you because they love you. Yes. That's why my parents are still together, because my mom still might leave. It's been 40 years and 2 kids. She's still not sold on it. She's vocal about it, too. Dad knows. He's like, I just want to thank you for hanging out. You've been great. We just had we liked opposite things. You know, I like to go outside. I like to go drink. I like to go meet people. She liked to sit inside and worry about shit that hadn't happened. She was a worrier. That's what she did. That was her Pinterest. She worried about the craziest shit, too. First night I stayed at her place. We're going to sleep. She says, you need to sleep on this side of the bed. I said, that's fine. It's the other side, like your side or something. She said, no, this side's closest to the door. You need to sleep there in case someone breaks in, tries to rape me. You'll be on that side. Does this happen a lot? Because if it's gotten to a point where you've had to start to prepare for it, I believe you have grounds to break your lease. So let me get this straight. Dude's gonna break in, get all the way to the bedroom, and go, fuck it, she's on the other side. This would also lead one to believe that you think I might sleep through a rape. I'm laying right next to you. Worst comes to worst, fucking nudge me. Wake up. Rape. Rape nudge. Yeah. sodomy. So I'll tell you what, dude breaks in, starts raping me. I'm waking her ass up. Believe that. Hey! Hey! What do you mean, what? You're plowing the shit out of me back here. Kind of figured he was looking for you. She was very proper. She was very into manners, which I was fine with. I thought my parents raised a gentleman. She informed me I was incorrect. We were at a deli. A sandwich shows up. There's a pickle next to my sandwich. Little backstory. I fucking hate pickles. I fucking hate them. I don't know who decided pickles could be a garnish, but I hope they get kicked in the dick, all right? Because that's a bullshit move. That is too aggressive. It's too aggressive for a garnish. Parsley's a garnish, because when I take parsley off a sandwich, I don't taste parsley. But you put that goddamn diseased penis next to the sandwich, the juice gets all up in the bread. I don't like pickles. I don't want them on a sandwich. What do you think? I want them adjacent to the sandwich? Fucking them with fries. I saw that goddamn pickle and left the kitchen. Son of a bitch! Right? I didn't say it out loud. I internalized it. I'm not an animal. I just let him set the plate down. I took the pickle. I set it on the table. I looked up at her. By the expression on her face, you would have thought I took my dick out. Just set that on the table. She was disgusted, appalled. She's, I cannot believe you just did that in public. Cannot believe you just put a pickle on the table. I was like, well, one of us needs to settle the fuck down. Because this is not your mom's house, this is a deli. When the menu is above your face, manners are relaxed a little bit, all right? If you're at a McDonald's, take a shit on the floor. No one's gonna say anything. If you're at a McDonald's, you're not the first person to have done that. She goes, what if I want the pickle? So you don't get the pickle, because I want to kiss you later, and I don't want you to taste like pickle. Remember when you told me you didn't like it when I smell like pot? Well, I don't like it when you taste like pickle. She wanted me to live a long time. We fought about that. I'm not suicidal. I want to live, but I want to live. I don't want to eat leaves for the rest of my life in hopes for 4 years of eating leaves at the end of it. The last thing I want to wish for on my deathbed is a chalupa. I want kids, I want a family, but when they go to college, daddy's gonna try some shit. If I make it to 75, I'm doing heroin. Already decided. Because that's when you do it. That's when you do it. It's a terrible idea now, but I overdosed at 75. They'll be at my funeral going, oh, he never got to... He's good. He's good. He did it. It's good out. It's good out. I'm going to try that. Because heroin's got to be fun. Initially, right? Heroin's got to be a shitload of fun. You know how I know? I smoke pot. I think pot's a great drug, but I still pay my rent. Heroin's so much fun, people are like, fuck it, I don't need a house. She wanted me to quit eating Taco Bell. We're not together anymore. I don't eat fast food as a rule, but I will fuck up Taco Bell given the opportunity. I like Taco Bell as a company. I like what they produce. Taco Bell's never lied to you. Taco Bell's never told you they were healthy. McDonald's will lie to you. They'll put out some bullshit commercial with a cattle rancher going, we gotta raise our cattle right, or McDonald's won't buy them, chop up into burgers. Taco Bell's commercials are like, hey! We're putting shit in a Dorito. Get down here. Take your time. We're open all night. Taco Bell got sued 2 years ago. The college said your meat is only 38% meat. Taco Bell, in retaliation, took a full-page ad out in USA Today that basically said, fuck you, it's 80. That's an honest company. They're going, yeah, it's not all real. We're Taco Bell, but it's a B-. Go fuck yourselves, all right? She would send me internet articles about what's actually in Taco Bell's meat, and then she'd call me and quiz me about the shit. Did you read it? Yeah, I read it. Sand and sawdust. But if you had it, it's fucking delicious. If I knew sawdust tasted like that, I'd be chopping wood every goddamn day. What happened to the tree in the yard? I made nachos. That's what happened to the tree in the yard. I made a shit ton of them. The tree's worth is way too much. I should have measured it different. She just watched me while I ate it. How can you eat it? How do you eat that? It's not even food. Well, it's 3 a.m. Who the fuck wants food right now? Just trying to settle down this belly full of liquor. Taco Bell's not food. I know that. Taco Bell knows that. Go to a Taco Bell, walk in, look for the word food. It's not in there. Anywhere. It is called fourth meal for legal reasons. Taco Bell is not food. It is ecstasy for your face. Taco Bell and the drug ecstasy are very similar. They're both made in basement-like conditions. You don't know what's in either one of them. When you eat Taco Bell, just like when you take ecstasy, you think it's the best shit in the world. This is the best goddamn nachos we've ever had. Touch my face. Touch my face. How do you feel after Taco Bell? Same way you feel after ecstasy. You're curled up in a dark room. I want to die. I want to poop or die. One of the two. They're both going to happen. So I've had to start dating again, which I hate. Fucking over it. I'm 34. I want to go back to clubbing girls in the head and dragging them back to our apartments. Right? Who's with me? Nobody. All right. I don't know how far we've actually gotten from that, to be honest with you. Have you been to a dance club lately? It's pretty much what we're doing. Can't talk to someone at a nightclub. It's so fucking loud in there. Just sitting there going, hey, what's your name? What? Karen? What? Steve? I'm leaving. What do you do at a nightclub? You meet a girl, buy her a drink. She hangs out, you buy her another drink, dance a little bit, keep buying her drinks. She's there at the end of the night. You see what happens. You're basically clubbing her over the head. You're just using a different instrument. Stare at me all you want to, ladies, but I give a girl 9 vodka tonics. I hit another girl in the head with a bat. They got the same fucking look on their face.
Have you seen my phone? I dropped my phone, it was in my boobs and it fell out. I can't find my phone. Tina has my shoes. I can't find my phone.
Let me tell you something about your shoes, ladies. And your nails. And whatever this stomach belt thing is. I don't know what that is. It's the most confusing thing on the planet. Belts go here. You can't just start putting shit wherever the fuck you want to put it, right? I didn't show up with socks on my hands like, oh, it's comfy. It's like a beer koozie, but I just keep grabbing beers and thought And don't fool yourselves either, ladies. Oh, you're like, oh, it makes you look skinny. No, it doesn't. You know what makes you look skinny? Being skinny. That's it. This thing just makes you look like you have a giant vagina to me. That's all it looks like.
I have to put the belt way up here. I have a large vagina.
It's not bulbous, it's just long. It's long vagina, really. It just keeps growing. I don't have a belly button, it's just more vagina. Doctors don't know how I was fed in the womb. All that shit is for you and other women, all right? Guys don't give a shit. You think dudes were sitting around going, man, I wish girls dressed more like Santa. Like a big black belt, maybe a sack full of shit I wanted. That'd be sweet. Your nails? I mean, I figured you'd get it by now. You ever walked through a nightclub, heard some dude be like, fucking check out the nails on that chick? It's never happened, ever. Unless they were 6 inches long and then he said it different. He was like, fucking check out the nails on that chick. Imagine getting a handy from Edwina Scissorhands over there. Jesus Christ. So much blood. Your shoes? Come on. Fucking pick a pair and let's go. All right? Here's why I'm mad at shoes. I was doing a show in Vegas. My sister and a bunch of her dumbass friends came out. They never been to Vegas. Well, I go there all the time. I'm fucking over it. All right? I go there, I do my shows, I make my money, I get the fuck out. They wanted to walk up and down the Las Vegas Strip, which is the last thing I wanted to do, but I went because I didn't want to be on the news later that night going, that's the last time I saw her alive. So I thought I'd be a good big brother, walk my sister and her tramp friends down the Vegas Strip. Now, in case you've never been to Vegas, let me explain a few things. The casinos are humongous. There's like 1/8 of a mile in between each entrance. So what the girls would do when we left the casino, they'd take their heels off, put tennis shoes on, we'd hoof it down to the next casino, where they'd switch shoes again, and then we'd go whore it through that casino. Right? It's a fine plan when it takes you a normal amount of time to switch shoes. But I'm dealing with drunk, 25-year-old chicks, so 3 or 4 times there were tears involved. So when we got to the 5th casino, I had a bit of an episode. I said, ladies, just keep your goddamn tennis shoes on. And let's save 20 minutes. They're like, but we want to look cute. I said, guys don't give a shit about your shoes. No man ever has been like, I was totally gonna fuck that chick, but her outfit didn't make any sense. We wearing a car tarp and gravy boats. We don't give a shit. It's all an obstacle. Just tell us it's the fashion. As a matter of fact, if I walked into a bar and I saw a girl wearing a car tarp and gravy boats, that's the first girl I'm talking to. That chick's low maintenance, right? Oh, baby, ripped your dress. We're gonna swing by AutoZone, get you a new one. Come on. Get your shoes out the dishwasher. It's your day. I don't do nightclubs. I don't do Vegas. For obvious reasons. This. Does not work out at nightclubs. I can't walk up to a gaggle of girls like, hey! Come hang out with me and my friends. The only girls that would follow me anywhere probably just looked at their friends like, ladies, come on, we're going to a chocolate factory. Yeah, laugh it up. It's hilarious. I cry alone at night, but as long as you get some ha-has out of it. This is what it does. This is what it does. I didn't go to a salon and say, fucking wonka me, all right? Think I'm at a hotel waiting for curlers to set? No, I get out of the shower, and this is what it fucking does. And it's not gonna do this for long either. Found out about that the other day. That's happening. Look at that. That's life, motherfuckers. Just staring at you. Just a giant countdown to awful. And I'm doing it too. I'm going bald. Fuck it. I'm gonna go bald. I'm gonna grow my hair long. I'm gonna be the long-haired bald dude. I'm gonna look like I have to register when I move. So I'm not doing hair plugs. Sure I can. Sure I'm a candidate. But I've seen hair plug commercials. Not really a group of dudes I want to hang out with. I don't swim. Apparently that's a big part of it. I can swim. If you're drowning, I can save you. But if you called me on a Saturday, said, let's go swimming, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. Is there a boat? No, we're just gonna jump in? No, I don't want to do that. I'm not 7, that's why. Since when does running your fingers through your hair make you a man? Make a big deal out of that. The hair plug commercial. Look at this! Doing this again. This is totally worth having hair stapled from my ass to my face. Smells funny and it looks weird, but I like it. Gives me confidence. I don't know if they make toupees anymore, but if you wear one, know this. No one's heard a word you've said ever. Not the first time. They were too busy looking at that thing on your face. I'm sorry, man. What'd you say? I lost you. You said something about a dead squirrel? You said something... Oh, you didn't say dead squirrel. I was thinking dead squirrel for some reason. Oof. I went on a date with a girl I didn't even want to go out with. That's how shitty things are getting. I just said, fuck it. I could use the practice. And don't look at me like that, ladies. Like you never went out with a dude for a free meal. Go fuck yourselves, all right? Don't judge me. She was a nice girl. She was pretty. I just knew we weren't going to work out in the long run because she was an idiot. I'm not saying girls are dumb. I'm saying quite the opposite. I'm saying this one in particular had lost a couple helmets. And I was like, fuck it. It's Tuesday. I got shit else to do. Deadliest Catch was a rerun. So we go to dinner. She starts talking. Which is fine. All right? But she keeps talking. She's one of those people who can't shut the fuck up, ever. Just talk, skip, like she actually talked the fuck out of me. Like that happened. Like I wanted to fuck her. She kept talking. All of a sudden I didn't want to fuck her anymore. And I like to talk. It's not like I pick you up for a date and say, get in the car and shut the fuck up. All right? And it's not just a girl thing either. Dudes do it too. There are people on this planet that are afraid of silence. I don't know what happened to them. They were raped by a mute. What else would cause that? You know what I'm talking about? You're sitting in a car with these people, normal conversation fades away, there's nothing on the radio, so you turn it off, you start losing yourself in your own thoughts because you fucking have them. And then you look at the person next to you, looks like they may or may not be having a seizure. But grandma likes purple, shut the fuck up. You need to talk, just to make noise, to just make, do that. It's almost as obnoxious as the people that feel the need to hit you while they tell you shit. Hey, remember one time I was in, and then I told him, and then I see it, and then I finished, Jesus Christ. All right, let me tell you something, hitters. If you can touch the person, they can fucking hear you. How boring are your stories that you've had to start hitting people to keep their attention? Maybe you're not a very good storyteller. Nobody's perfect. I can't draw worth a shit. You don't see me smacking people while I make terrible doodles. Ponies, they're true ponies. Breakdown in social etiquette in this country. It's time we start calling some people out on their bullshit. All right? Apparently there have been some bad parents, and now it's up to us as the herd to start checking people. I'm talking hockey style. Into the boards, checking people. Like if you ever try to get out of an elevator, but you can't, because some asshole's trying to get in it, just, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where's your mother? Put her on the phone. I have some shit to say. Right? Because she fucked up on the elevator thing. That's basic. That's a basic rule, and she missed it. It's number 3 on the list. Right? Look both ways before you cross the road. Something else. Let people out of an elevator before you get in it. And it'd be one thing if it was a toddler, right? Like, oh, hey, buddy, is this your first day on an elevator? But no, I was in Vegas with some grandma that gambles too much. Been using elevators since people ran them. Should fucking know better, all right? And I respect my elders, but my elders need to respect physics. I'm standing where you want to stand, Grandma. Do you have a teleporter? No? Then maybe you should back the fuck up for a second. There's only one way off this thing, and you're blocking it, so. If I hold the door open for you, say thank you. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You're not. have to worry about it with another man. I hold the door open for another man. We have to say shit to each other just to make sure we're not hitting on one another. Here you go, man. Thanks. I'm going to go in here, watch some football, build an engine. All right. If I hold the door open for a beautiful lady, she doesn't say anything, it irks me. But I let it go. It's not because she's pretty, directly. It's just that I know that not every man holds a door open for a pretty lady for the reasons that they should. A lot of times, a man only holds a door open for a pretty lady because he wants to say something he thinks is clever, but is in fact creepy. You smell good. I know at first glance I'm not the most reputable looking character on the face of the planet. So if I hold the door open for a beautiful lady, she doesn't say anything, I let it go. But when an ugly chick does it, I want to fucking hit her in the head with the door. I want to put another dent in that ugly ass face of hers. Because I know not everyone does it for you ugly chicks. And I do it for you just to help you feel a little bit better about yourself. And you blow by me like I work at the Marriott? Are you shitting me? That's why you're ugly. All right, that shit starts on the inside. If you're ugly and have a bad attitude, what the fuck are you offering people? At least I'm funny. Or when a lane ends on a highway. Whether you're leaving town or whether there's construction, lanes don't just end without warning. That'd be hilarious. You don't think so, but it would be. If lanes just ended, local people would sit by highways and watch out-of-towners kill themselves. Yeah. Look, he didn't see it. That dude didn't see it. He was looking for his iPhone, and now he's dead. They give you 2.5 miles. First sign when a lane ends is at 2.5 miles. That's over 13,000 feet for you to move 8. Most of us do it, don't we? Most of us are like, oh shit, this lane ends. I live in a society. I'd like for it to progress. So we get over. But then Jeremy Bluetooth decides he needs to get home 1/6 of a second faster than the rest of us, and he uses the remainder of the lane to try to pass everybody. Jeremy was never real good with spatial relations, so he runs out of real estate a little quicker than he thought he was gonna, and now he wants us all to slow down and let his dumbass back in the pack. And we do it because we're compassionate. But the time has come to say, fuck you, Jeremy, you lost. Sometimes in life you lose, and the shoulder should just be full of douchebags that didn't make it. I can't get over. I can't get over. Yeah, fuck you. We'll see you at 7. Because they'll learn. They'll learn. Douchebags are children that never grew up. That's why they dress that way. Gentlemen, if you're walking through a mall, you see a 15-year-old kid wearing basically the same shit you wore, you're a douchebag. You can yell at a child and you can yell at a douchebag, but eventually you have to let them fuck up for themselves so they'll learn something. Don't touch the stove. Hey, don't touch the stove. Finally, you know what? Fucking lick it. Burns, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Tried to warn you, but you didn't listen. Now you can't taste anything because you're stupid. My name is Chris Porter. It's a fairly common name. I'm not the only Chris Porter of note. There's a Chris Porter that played basketball at Auburn, a few years in the NBA. He and I are very easily distinguished between. There are two hockey players named Chris Porter. For some reason, there's a gay porn star who has decided to name himself Chris Porter. That's not his God-given name. That's his chosen professional guy fucking name. You go, hey man, what's your name? He goes, well, that depends. Am I fucking a guy? Because it matters. I've had the name Chris Porter my whole life. Not once has someone come up to me and said, hey man, that's a great porn name. Because it's not. What happened to Dick Schlongerton or some shit like that? This guy chose Chris Porter, and I want to know why. Was he at a show? Did he yell some shit out at me? Did I embarrass him? And now he's like, fuck that guy. From now on, when I take a dick, Chris Porter's taking a dick. If that's the case, he wins. It's not an arena I'm prepared to enter. Basically what I'm getting at is if you're looking for me on the internet, you see a man with tattoos on his chest and dicks in his face. It's not my website. Odds are you're gonna need a login on that one. I think we need to put our phones down and start living life again. Grown tired of hanging out with people, and the entire time you hang out with them, they're on their phones texting someone who hasn't driven to see them. If you don't think I can't see on your phones out in the audience, you're out of your goddamn mind. It's a dark room and your face lights up like you're about to tell ghost stories or some shit. They don't make you look cool anymore. They don't. It's not 1987, okay? Everyone's got one. I saw a homeless guy with an iPhone last week. It was a 3, but still. They're not a status symbol, all right? You can take them off your fucking belt now. I don't know why you need a phone on your belt. Did you buy pants without pockets? Are you and some other douchebag gonna have a duel? Send. I got 4G, motherfucker. Facebook makes us boring. I know it's fun keeping up with your friends, but now when you guys physically hang out, you got dick to talk about because you posted every goddamn thought or activity. I don't have to hear about your party. You posted 97 pictures of it. It's like a goddamn flip book. I get it. Tammy got wasted. I got friends I haven't seen in 3 years still annoying the shit out of me. Oh, I just put my kids to bed, now I'm cleaning the refrigerator. Are you shitting me? Would you bring that up in a conversation that you clean the refrigerator? I would fucking punch you in the face. Let me tell you something. I asked you what you did last night, and the extent of your activity was cleaning the refrigerator. Your proper response is nothing. I didn't do shit last night. If you start telling me refrigerator cleaning story, that shit better go somewhere. Like, oh, and then I found a brick of cocaine I didn't know I had. I made $30,000 last night. It was a good night. That fridge was filthy, but that Coke was clean. That fridge was filthy, but the Coke was clean. It's a Grateful Dead lyric, right? I'm part of a generation I don't understand. which is obvious. I don't look like someone my age. I look like I walked out of an Allman Brothers photo of some sort. I got a size 13 foot. You put skinny jeans on me, I look like a putter. All my friends are getting tattoos and piercings, which is fine. Get a tattoo, get 9 tattoos. I just don't think you need a sleeve of tattoos, because I hate to be the one to break this shit to you, but you're gonna grow old. That shit ain't gonna look right. No, you're gonna be Grandpa Dark Arms. No, the grandkids are gonna have questions like, what the fuck's wrong with your arms, Grandpa? They're gonna say what the fuck to you, because that's the kind of family you'll run. You'll have to explain yourself to an 8-year-old. Well, that used to be a serpent. Then my liver spots came in, so now I just tell people it's a run-over cheetah. That's my tribal tattoo. Grandpa, what tribe are you in? I'm in the tribe of guys who had $150 in the mid-90s. We're a massive tribe. We've nearly conquered LA Fitness. Pierce it up. Get all the piercings you want, because that shit'll grow back when you're done being mad at whoever you're mad at. It's the gauging of the ears I don't get. If you don't know what gauging is, that's where they stick discs in their earlobes to make the holes in their earlobes bigger and bigger till it's a giant fuck you to a job with benefits. Fuck you, retirement. I'm gonna work at Hot Topic till I die. Lucky you don't hang out with my friends with those big ass holes in your ears. You probably wake up with 2 dicks in your face. Look at him, he's a stormtrooper. Look at him. Look at him. I'm fucking your ear, Dave. I'm fucking your ear. Do you feel like a rebel now? Why would you make the holes that big if you didn't want someone putting their dick in it? You and your friends gonna get together, make a shower curtain? We did it! Went on a date with a girl. She's gorgeous, smart, but she's a vegan, so that's over before it started. What do you say to a vegan on a date other than, hey, stop crying, I'm trying to eat? I got nothing against you vegans. God bless you if you're here. You don't eat meat, you don't wear animals. That's fine, that's your prerogative. I'm just saying stop looking at me like I'm an asshole, because we were here first. There were no vegans 40 years ago. You know why? They all died in January. That's why. And now when I'm eating my steak, don't boo and hiss at me, because we are not the only species that eats meat. When you see tigers attack a gazelle, you don't see a bunch of hippie tigers off to the side like, boo, boo, can't believe I'm wearing this, boo. No, they're eating the meat. You know why? Because meat's delicious, that's why. I'd eat more vegetables, but they taste like they came out of the ground. I don't care what it is. If it's delicious, I'll eat it. I'm not racist in the least, but if I found out Mexicans tasted like steak, I'd be at the border like, fucking get them! Get them! I'd be in a Home Depot parking lot just picking them off. This is easy, they're just walking right up to us. Who wants steak? It's carne asada. It's delicious. Thank you all very much, Kansas City.
You say you love me. Why I don't